Ascent Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents On Board, the Modern Playbook for Corporate Governance, by Jonathan F. Foster, narrated by Paul Bellantoni. Section 1. Why this book, and a historical perspective. Chapter 1. On Board. It all started with the summary blurbs in the two columns on the left side of the front page of the Wall Street Journal some 50 years ago, the hard copy newspaper, of course. My father helped run and then owned a small manufacturing company in New Hampshire and would bring the journal home from the office at night. Even in a time before the internet and social media, it still seemed late to be reading about the day's business news when the day was largely over. So my father promised that if I read the front page of the journal each evening for a few weeks, he would buy me my own copy that would be delivered at home with the midday mail for me to read after school. I took him up on the offer. The journal's stories confirmed my sense that as fun as life in New Hampshire seemed as a young teenager, Wall Street was a lot more exciting. That excitement has never left me. I ended up with a short stop in public accounting at what is now PwC, and have spent the past 30-plus years largely in mergers and acquisitions, M&A, advisory work, including at Lazard, where I became a managing director, and at a firm I started and where I continue to be active, Current Capital Partners. About 25 years ago, I joined my first board of directors, and then my second, both small public companies, and I got to see what it was like to be involved in corporate governance firsthand, not just as an outside advisor, and to share in the responsibility for a company's performance, good or bad. Shortly after the 2007 to 2009 recession, I joined the board of Masonite, a building products manufacturer that had emerged from a restructuring under Chapter 11 of the U.S. Bankruptcy Code. An investment firm, Centerbridge, was a minority investor entitled to one board seat. Given my background and relationship with a number of people at Centerbridge, they nominated me for their seat. At my first board meeting, there was consideration of who would join and then who would be chair of the audit committee. I raised my hand for both and remained audit chair for some 15 years until Masonite was sold in 2024 to Owens Corning for approximately $4 billion. During that time, I helped see Masonite through a listing on the New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, a chief executive officer, CEO transition, 2 changes of the chief financial officer, CFO, and a more than 10 times increase in annual earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and a more...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?